Welcome to the future of getting more leads and traffic with our AI SEO podcast, where AI innovation meets cutting-edge SEO strategies. So buckle up and click the like and subscribe button. Don't miss these new, revolutionary approaches to growing your business on the daily. Here's your hosts, Cayden and the wonderful Eva Harrington.
Hey everybody, welcome to another deep dive. You know, we love to go deep on how tech is changing things, and today is no exception. We're now diving into AI and content creation, and let me tell you, this stuff is fascinating. We're looking at an article called How AI is Transforming Content Creation and SEO Practices, and whoa, it's really eye-opening, especially if you're a content creator and marketer yourself. You're going to want to hear this.
It really is amazing to see how AI is already changing the content landscape. You know, it's not some far-off thing anymore. It's happening right now.
Absolutely, and the article highlights some seriously cool things AI can do. Like, I was blown away by the fact that it can help brainstorm topics, outline entire articles, and even generate drafts. Tools like CopyAI Phrase.io, Jasper, and Content Shake AI. It's mind-blowing.
I think what's really powerful is how AI can make content creation so much more efficient and targeted. Think about it. Imagine using AI to analyze, say, thousands of customer reviews, and in seconds, the top 3 features your audience cares about most. That's the kind of insight that lets you create content that truly hits the mark.
So instead of spending hours racking your brain and researching, you can have AI do the heavy lifting and give you those key insights to focus on. That would be a game changer, especially for busy content creators.
Definitely. But it's super important to remember that AI is a tool, not a replacement for human creativity and judgment. It's like a partner, but a really smart one. It can help you overcome writer's block, get your thoughts structured, and even suggest catchy headlines. But you, the human, are still the captain of the ship, making sure the final product is top-notch.
Right. You wouldn't want to lose that human touch that makes content really connect with people. The article also talks about how AI is revolutionizing personalization. It mentions how AI can analyze things like your browsing history, your preferences, and even social media interactions to tailor content specifically to you.
It's about going beyond those generic one-size-fits-all messages and creating experiences that resonate with your audience on an individual level. AI can help you understand your audience so much better, so you can deliver content that feels like it was made just for them.
So no more wading through tons of irrelevant stuff. It's like having a personal shopper for information, but powered by AI.
Exactly. And when people get content that feels relevant and valuable, they're more likely to engage, share, and ultimately become loyal followers. It's a win-win for everyone involved.
Speaking of wins, the article also dives into how AI is supercharging SEO, optimizing content for search engines. It mentions keyword research, content optimization, and keeping up with those always changing algorithms, which it'd be a little overwhelming, to be honest.
It definitely can be, especially with how fast the digital world moves. That's where AI shines. Tools like ClearScope and MarketMuse use AI to analyze your content for SEO. They can find those juicy keywords, they analyze your competitors, and even suggest improvements to make your writing more search engine friendly. It's like having an AI assistant fine-tuning your website for maximum visibility.
So instead of manually researching keywords and trying to decode those complex algorithms, you could have AI handle it.
And they can even suggest long-tail keywords, those longer, more specific phrases people search for. By targeting those, you attract a more qualified audience. It's a powerful strategy.
Now, this is the part that really blew my mind, predictive analytics. The article mentions how AI can actually predict future search trends. It's like having a crystal ball for content strategy.
Imagine AI analyzing millions of searches and predicting that, say, sustainable travel is going to be huge next year. You could start creating content about ecotourism now and have a head start on everyone else.
That's incredible. I mean, thought of that. It would give content creators such a competitive edge.
Absolutely. Let's you create content that's not only relevant now, but will also be relevant in the future as search trends evolve.
This is all so fascinating, but let's not forget about the actual people behind the screens. The article highlights the connection between SEO and user experience, which makes sense. Happy website visitors mean higher rankings, and AI can play a big role in enhancing UX as well.
Think about those times you land on a website with a question, but you can't find the answer anywhere. Well, AI-powered chatbots can step in and provide instant answers and personalized support. It creates a much smoother experience for users, like having a 24/7 helper right there.
So AI is like the ultimate multitasker for content creation and SEO.
In a way, it's about finding the right tools and strategies that work for you and your goals. AI can be incredibly powerful, but as with anything, you need to use it strategically.
That makes sense. Yeah. We need to be smart about how we use it, not just blindly rely on it for everything. This is all incredibly exciting. But before we go any further, I'd love to hear more about how AI can actually enhance user experience.
That's a great question. And there's so much to explore there. AI's impact on user experience goes way beyond just chatbots. It can personalize like the content you actually see online, make the whole experience way more relevant and enjoyable. Imagine you're on an e-commerce site, right? And instead of getting bombarded with those generic product recommendations, you see stuff that actually aligns with your style, your past purchases, you know?
And it's kind of freaky how accurate it can be. It's like the website knows my taste better than I do.
That's the power of the AI-driven personalization. You can do the same thing with screening services, suggesting movies or shows you might love based on what you watched before.
So instead of endlessly scrolling through a million titles, I could just get personalized recommendations that actually fit what I'm looking for. I would definitely save a lot of time and frustration.
Exactly. And it goes beyond just entertainment, too. AI can personalize the news, you read the articles you see on social media, even your search results. It's all about delivering a more tailored and relevant experience.
That ties back to what we were talking about before with AI predicting future trends. If AI can understand what people are searching for and what they're engaging with, he can personalize the whole online journey in a way that feels almost intuitive.
Like having a digital concierge who knows what you want before you even ask today, right? But AI's impact on user experience goes beyond just personalization. It can also make websites and apps more accessible and user-friendly, like in-cloud voice search. Oh yeah. Instead of typing out your query, you can just say it out loud, and AI figures out what you're looking for.
I use voice search all the time on my phone. It's so convenient, especially when I'm multitasking or on the go.
It's a game changer for accessibility, too. People with disabilities who might have difficulty typing can easily navigate websites and apps using just their voice.
It's great to see how AI can be used to make the online world more inclusive.
It's all about using tech to create a more inclusive and equitable experience for everyone.
Okay, we've talked a lot about the positive side of AI, but I'm also curious about the potential downsides. Are there any concerns we should be thinking about as AI becomes more and more integrated into content creation and SEO?
Yeah, it's definitely important to be aware of potential pitfalls. I think one concern is the risk of over-reliance on AI. And, if we become too dependent on these AI tools to generate content or optimize websites, we might lose sight of the human element that makes content truly engaging.
So it's all about balance, keeping that human creativity and judgment alongside the efficiency of AI.
Exactly. AI should be a tool that enhances our abilities, not replaces them completely.
That makes sense. We need to make sure we're using our own critical thinking skills and not just blindly following what AI suggests.
Another potential concern is the issue of bias. AI algorithms are trained on massive datasets. And if those datasets contain biases, the AI's output could also be biased. This could lead to content that perpetuates stereotypes or reinforces existing inequalities.
That's a really important point. We need to be aware of that potential for bias and make sure AI tools are being developed and used in a way that's fair and equitable for everyone.
Absolutely. It's crucial to have diverse teams working on AI development and to carefully curate the data that's used to train those algorithms.
So responsible AI development and ethical considerations are key.
They're absolutely essential. We need to think critically about the implications of AI and make sure it's being used to create a better world, not to make existing problems worse.
It sounds like the takeaway here is that AI offers incredible opportunities, but we need to approach it with a sense of responsibility and critical thinking. We need to understand its limitations, be aware of potential biases, and make sure it's being used ethically.
Exactly. AI is a powerful tool that can be used for good or bad. It's up to us to steer it in the right direction.
It's really mind-blowing to think about just how far AI has already come, and the potential it has for the future of content creation is just massive.
Oh, absolutely. We've only just scratched the surface. As AI keeps getting more advanced, we're going to see even more groundbreaking stuff coming out that will completely change the way we create and consume content.
One thing that really fascinates me is this idea of AI-powered personalization. Imagine a world where everything you see online is tailored to your specific interests and needs.
Exactly. A world where you don't have to waste time sifting through a bunch of irrelevant stuff. AI would just curate a personalized feed of content for you with things that are relevant, engaging, and valuable.
That sounds like a dream come true for anyone who consumes content. But what about for the creators? How will AI impact their side of things?
Well, I think AI is going to give content creators the power to connect with their target audience more effectively than ever before. Like, imagine using AI to analyze all that audience data and figure out exactly which topics, formats, and styles resonate the most with your specific audience.
So content creators could use AI to create content that's super targeted and engaging. making sure their message hits the right people at the right time.
Exactly. AI can also help creators streamline their workflow too. Free up more time for creative thinking and strategies. Stuff like keyword research, content optimization, even content generation could be automated. That way creators can focus on the parts of their work that really need that human touch.
It's like having an AI assistant taking care of all the boring stuff so the creators can focus on what they do best, creating compelling and original content.
And as AI gets even smarter, these tools are only going to get more sophisticated and powerful. AI writing assistants will be able to generate even better content, and AI analytic platforms will give us even deeper insights into audience behavior.
It really is an exciting time to be a content creator. Yeah. But as we embrace all these possibilities, it's important to remember that at the end of the day, AI is a tool. It's up to us to use it wisely and ethically.
Yeah, we need to be aware of the potential risks and challenges that come with AI. Things like bias over reliance and the potential for job displacement. If we approach AI responsibly and with critical thinking, we can make sure it's being used to enhance human creativity, not to replace it.
So well said. This has been such an incredible journey. Exploring the world of AI and content creation with you. It's amazing to see how AI is already transforming this landscape, and the possibilities for the future are just endless.
I completely agree. It's been a fascinating discussion.
As we wrap up this deep dive, I really encourage everyone listening to keep exploring this topic. Stay curious, stay informed, and stay ahead of the curve, because AI is only going to become more and more integrated into our lives.
And remember, the future of content creation is in our hands. Let's use AI wisely and ethically to create a more engaging, informative, and inclusive online world for everyone.
Absolutely. That's a fantastic note to end on. Thanks again for joining us for this deep dive into AI and content creation. If you want to learn more about this topic, check out the show notes for links to the resources we discussed. And be sure to subscribe to the show so you don't miss out on future episodes. We're exploring the most exciting developments in tech and how they're shaping the world around us. Until next time, stay curious.
All right, hit that subscribe button and smash that like button to get tomorrow's episode. Every 24 hours, we'll deliver the latest AI secrets. Until then, stay curious and keep innovating.